don't you guys believe in what we have?
I wish I could believe in you, Galleria. I really do, but lately you've been all about you. We can't trust you anymore.
I'm not crying. What's up guys, my name is Lauren and this is Run Raps, the channel where I discuss movies, TV shows, and anything that I find impeccable, impressive, or downright infuriating. As you can probably tell from the preview, we are going to be talking about probably like one of the best, if not the best, Disney Channel original musicals of all time. The freaking Cheetah Girls. Let's go. Y'all should be clapping. If you're not, I see you not clapping. If you're not clapping now, you will be by the end of this video, because I am about to prove to you that Cheetah Girls was not only an amazing freaking series, but it was also a cultural phenomenon. I know some of y'all are gonna be like, well, what about Let It Shine? Like, you know, what about, I don't really know any other that has like a lot of culture in it. Then again, I stopped watching Disney Channel after Shake It Up, and that was even questionable because I watched like a few episodes. So I'm not quite sure any other Disney Channel movie or show that I've seen since I stopped watching it that is as culturally robust as the Cheetah Girls. Before y'all say anything in the comments about like, you know, look at all these other ones, this is just my opinion, okay? It's a very, very well documented and well researched and well backed up opinion, but it's still an opinion. Y'all can all have your opinions. Just please share them nicely. If you're about to type, think before you do, because you can share your opinion, but you can be nice about it, okay? Too many people in this world, especially right now, are in these comment sections calling people out of their name. Just be nice, okay? You probably kind of already have an idea of who the Cheetah Girls are, but I'm still gonna give you a little background, because just in case you grew up without TV or something, like there are people like that. So, the Cheetah Girls was a trilogy. It starred 4 girls, Aqua, Dorinda, Chanel, and Galleria, who was kind of like the main character. The first movie, it's set in New York. It opens up with them singing at like a little kid's birthday party. They're kind of trying to get discovered. There's also this man called Jackal Johnson. He's like the guy that you can go to, and if you get discovered by him, like you're gonna get this big break. He meets with them. He wants them to do this weird like animal.
It is animal friendly, vegetable friendly, mineral friendly. This is brilliant. I can smell the millions.
Galleria wants to do like real music, and like Jackal's like, well, if you're not on my team, then you can't be on my team, you know what I'm saying? The other girls are like, you're kind of being bossy, you're kind of like not taking into consideration the rest of what we want.
You can't make decisions for the whole group. We make our decisions together. You're just one person, and you're not the boss of everything.
Well, somebody has to be the boss.
So she walks out. They kind of separate towards the middle of the movie. Galleria, she loses her dog. They all come to support her, and they all forgive each other, and they have this bomb dance scene at the end, very early 2000s, with the jumpsuits and the freaking smoke and the... Yes, okay, that's basically the first movie. The second movie is set in Spain. They've already kind of gotten discovered. They want to like do something with their summer. They're having a sleepover and they find this ad. They audition over the phone, and then they go. They basically are preparing for this like competition. The other 3 girls, Aqua, Chanel, and Dorinda, are like getting distracted. Like Dorinda's getting to this Latin love story. Oh, this man was fine, okay? I'm just saying. Galleria is really the only one who's like holding it down. Like she's writing the songs, trying to rehearse, trying to practice. There's a fight, as there always is in every Disney Channel movie. Galleria is about to go back to New York, but then the other 3 girls come and they say like, I'm so sorry, we should have been more focused. They basically sing, and there you have it. The third movie, Galleria wasn't in it, and I was, oh my gosh.
I was upset.
This third one is in India. They're just trying to like continue to find opportunities to grow bigger. They go to this audition and they think it's for Hollywood. Actually, it's for Bollywood because she misheard it over the phone. They went to Bollywood. They're supposed to be auditioning for this movie. The premise of this is that there's 3 of them, but there's only one role that the guy told them that he's trying to fill. He's only gonna be able to take one of them. That kind of divides them. There's a bunch of little mini subplots. Dorinda breaks up with her boyfriend, which I think is so stupid. Again, he was fine. I don't know why she broke up with him. Why? Why would you break up with this? I don't get it. But okay. It all comes to a head in this one song. They're all basically like,
I'm the one. Nobody can sing like me. Nobody can dance like me. Nobody can move and act like me.
bro, that was the worst impression I've ever done in my life. They pick Chanel. The other girls are like, dang, I thought we were friends. I'm leaving. But at the end, the director has a chance to do what he wants with his movie. All 3 of the girls are like bridesmaids or whatever. They're just like, they're in the thing. So they get their opportunity, they get their exposure, and then that ends. That's basically the plot of all 3 of them. Now we're gonna talk about the characters and why they were part of the reason why this was a cultural phenomenon. First of all, they had diversity freaking falling from the ceiling, okay? They had a white girl, they had a Hispanic girl, they had a biracial, lighter skinned girl, and then a more brown skinned black girl. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I want to see. Also, they even went further than like having different colors. They had a poor white girl who was a part of a foster family. The foster mom was black and like the little sister was black. So like, what? Wow. Also, she could dance, which, okay, I know it's a stereotype that all black people can dance. I cannot dance. They slapped racism in the face when they casted her as the one who dances the best. She epitomized a white person, especially a white girl, who completely goes against every single stereotype of them. So I just think that was amazing right there. But then you go over to the other characters. Chanel, okay, she maybe had some of the stereotypes, like she was feisty or whatever, she was Latina. She had some of those stereotypes, but no, there's a stereotype that like Latinas or Latinx they're poor, they don't have this, they don't have that. Her mom and her lived in like a freaking penthouse. They had money, like she bought Dorinda, the white girl, she bought her a bunch of clothes when she found out that she didn't have money. She had really good fashion sense and everything. She was just like feisty, but she was classy, you know what I'm saying? She wasn't painted in a bad, negative way, like a lot of stereotypes tend to do. Then we come over to Aqua. Aqua kind of, in the first movie, she kind of was like the stereotypical black girl a little bit. She was like, yeah, I always carry my hot sauce and stuff like that.
I love New York, but y'all don't know nothing about spicing up some food. I took a little bit of seasoning me everywhere I go.
Well,
It wasn't like, oh yeah, I'm black, I can't eat anything that's not drenched in hot sauce. Like, no, it wasn't that. It was like, no, I'm from Texas, we like spicy food, give it to me. She kind of mellowed out with the whole like kind of accent a little bit in the second and third movies, especially in the third movie. She was like really into fashion. She was really into trends. She was so like feminine too. She always wore like the skirts of the group. She just exuded femininity. Stereotypes have put us as black women down so much that we are always seen as like super strong, and we're always seen as super like aggressive and just not feminine and not pleasant at all. She was just really like that girl. Then there was Galleria. I believe her dad was like Italian? I don't want to assume, either Italian or like Greek, I don't know, something like that. And her mom was black. Her mom was a designer. We love to see it, okay, having people of color be more affluent. She was an only child. She was very spoiled. She was very driven though. She didn't really fulfill the strong black woman stereotype, but I think she was very assertive. She knew what she wanted. She was very enthusiastic about life. Like she could sing. She just had everything. That is the characters. That's another huge reason. The characters are another huge reason why this was a cultural phenomenon. Because when were you seeing stereotypes being knocked down. It's very hard to defy a stereotype well, because usually you end up going into like positive stereotypes, like with black people being really good at sports or with Asians being really smart. Like you tend to see like the opposite extreme where it's still very harmful, because like that's an expectation that you put up and you put them in a little box. I remember like as a young black girl, I was like, oh, I want to be Galleria, I want to be Aqua, because first of all, they're relatable as heck, second of all, they're funny, and third of all, like, I like them, I want to be like them, I like the way they sound, I like the way they dress. It's so important. I can't stress how important it is to have culture. Okay, do it for the culture. Okay, let's talk about the music, y'all. The music is like arguably one of the most important parts. Let me get a drink first. Also, if you guys are into kombucha, a 25-year kombucha, oh my gosh, it's so good. I can't describe it. It's blue. It's by GTS, Living Foods. And it tastes amazing. Anyway, back to your regularly scheduled programming. The music. Obviously, it was a whole bop. I mean, who are we gonna kid? We're not kidding anyone if we say that this was not one of the best soundtracks. Their music was not solely pop. A lot of musicals, they're all pop, and it's like relentlessly pop. You've got fast pop, perky pop, slow pop, like I'm sorry, we're all breaking up as a group pop. There is hope pop, and then there's a end of the movie pop song. All the songs are always pop, and like literally every Disney Channel musical. And I get that, because that is the type of genre that tends to appeal to most younger audiences. It's the most universal. People hear it all the time. Cheetah Girls, like, I feel like it was like pop-ish? Pop, okay? That's what Cheetah Girls did. Yes, a lot of their songs were pop, but then when they went different places, when they went to Spain, you got freaking Amigas Cheetahs, you've got the beginning. If you watch the movie, I really don't know why they didn't include this in like the actual track, but like in Strut, which is like one of the first songs that they sing when they get to Barcelona, is like, it's got this, again, he was fine, all right. He was playing the guitar, and it was very almost flamenco type. It had some influences of that.
Bienvenidas al suspiro de sueños.
Chanel, what did he say? Welcome to the whisper of dreams.
Y respiren el alma de la ciudad.
Breathe in the soul of the city.
Aprendan qué significa aventura.
Learn what adventure means.
Síganme y descubran mi Barcelona.
Follow me and discover my Barcelona.
I mean, if you want somebody to follow you, I mean, I'm here. Let's go. Oh my God. I know a lot of like musical shows, it's very hard for them to incorporate influences from whatever country they're visiting without like losing their own style or whatever. So like I get that, but like Cheetah Girls did it. They had a song, A la Nanita, which is sang in like exclusively in Spanish. That's very rare that you find a movie that would sing a song specifically in that language of wherever they're at. That's impressive. I mean, granted, Chanel was like Latina, like I think she was Puerto Rican, so she did have that background. But like the fact that they utilize that, like that's the whole point. The whole point is that in order for you to be able to successfully sing and have other influences and incorporate that into your band, you have to have a diverse music group to begin with. I mean, am I right or am I right? If Cheetah Girls was like all black girls or all white girls or all Asian girls, like they wouldn't have had Chanel. They wouldn't be able to have that song if Chanel was not part of the group. And Chanel's a part of the group because of diversity. And diversity obviously makes everything a lot better because that movie was amazing. What Cheetah Girls did so well was that they had diversity to begin with, so their music could then be diverse. There shouldn't just be Cheetah Girls. Cheetah Girls is like the standard. Okay, now that the standard has been set, y'all need to try and meet that standard, okay? With other movies that are similar in that they are diverse and they include cultures that are different from just American culture or just culture that we already know. You know what I'm saying? Cheetah Girls really did such an excellent job when they sang songs that not only had like R&B influences and hip-hop influences and classical influences, but like they're singing like positive, good messages that you can probably apply to life when you get even a little bit older. Dance With Me. I don't know if Dance With Me should have been on a Disney movie, because there was some looks, there was some steam there. So like I don't know. I mean, that was a tight scene. That scene was tight. It was tight. I'm glad that they included it on Disney Channel, because otherwise I would not have seen it. But it was very, very romantic. It was very, very, maybe 13 and above, all right? But it was good because it had classical influences. It had like the dancing to go with it. I was like, cha-cha-cha, I freaking love it. All the songs just had such a realness to them. They were relatable. They had a sense of just like, wow, I know these girls and I know their music, and now they're singing to me, and I feel empowered and impacted and alive when I listen to these songs, because they don't all sound the same, and they're just good. Like, I just like these songs. They're just, wow. That's basically it, y'all. I feel like I didn't even talk about that much, but I really just did. Basically, the reasons why I think that Cheetah Girls was a cultural phenomenon and continues to be is the music, the setting, and the characters. Those three things come into play very much, and they make it by far one of the best Disney Channel musicals ever. If you guys like this video, please physically like it down below. If you guys agreed with me, thanks. Duh, of course, because this, on behalf of the movie, not even just agreeing for the sake of agreeing with me, but like because the movie is amazing. Okay, great. Let me know in the comments. If you disagree with me, we all have different tastes. Please don't be mean about it at all. I did another video on Starstruck. Terrible movie. This one girl commented, basically like a long thing of like why she thinks that Starstruck is actually a really good movie, but she did it in such a nice way. She just basically was like, listen, I liked your video, but I'm bored and I'm gonna say like, this is what I gotta say. So like, if you feel that this was not a cultural phenomenon, fine, go ahead and let me know why. I'm fine if you disagree with me and disagree with this, but you need to actually like give me a reason. I need a rationale, all right? A 3-page paper. All right. Also, please check out my other channel, Life with Lauren C. I do college advice, tips, and vlogs. If you guys are interested in that, please go head over onto there. I'll put it in my description box. Until then, never forget to stop rapping about what you believe in. And I'll see you again on another episode of Rin Raps. Peace.